Episode 3 of Star Wars Skeleton Crew wasted no time revealing the true identity of Jude Law's character, Jod. And I gotta say, this one's a deep cut for Star Wars fans that goes all the way back to 1977.
You're a Jedi, right?
Of course.
So episode 3 picks up right where episode 2 left off, where these kids are in a jail cell with Jude Law's character, Jod. And this episode pretty much follows them getting out of jail, escaping from the pirates, and getting some key information that is very interesting to the Star Wars universe. And so as we went on this adventure with them, we did learn the true identity of Jod. And his name actually is Crimson Jack. Now, for those of you who don't know, Crimson Jack is a pirate character who was introduced in 1977 in Star Wars' original Marvel Comics run. And it was in issue number 7 where Crimson Jack had encountered Han Solo and Chewbacca. And he ended up being a recurring character throughout the history of this comic book run. And he actually returned in the canon comics with when Disney bought Star Wars and started releasing comics out that way. So really cool to see this deep cut. I was not expecting this. For someone who owns these originals 1977 comics, it's really cool to see. My mind did not immediately go there, but Crimson Jack is a pirate from those times who had a pirate gang, encountered Han and Chewbacca quite a bit. And so it's cool to see him make his way into this show. And so with this episode, I thought it continued the fun of what we got before. We really opened up with the parents. They're, having a conversation. They're looking for their kids. And, to me, this was pointless. These parents aren't doing anything. They're just sitting there complaining. They're whining. They're asking the droid to figure it out. And for a planet that supposedly is hiding the truth from these kids and from themselves, if these parents are truly involved in the government like we think they are, then why are they not doing anything about it? Why are they not getting off this planet? Why do they not exactly know what is going on? But as we get majority of the episode, we see Jod and the kids kind of have this relationship they're built going back and forth. They think he's a Jedi to start off with, and he still seems to have force powers that we don't really know where they came from. If he truly is a pirate, where did he get these force powers? Is it a trick, or is he actually force sensitive? That is yet to be seen. But these kids have believed that he is a Jedi, and I gotta say, Jude Law plays a really good character in this. He plays the part really well. He's charismatic. He kind of has that suave to him. He's mysterious. He banters with these kids pretty well. And honestly, just the feel of this episode when they were walking through the port, when he had the hood on, when he kind of looked like a Jedi, it felt like the prequels to me a little bit, and that was really cool to me. That's something I haven't been able to say with Star Wars shows in a while, especially with Acolyte. But the feel of this show just seems fun. Is it a groundbreaking show? Absolutely not. But is it a fun kid adventure? Absolutely. It's fun for the family. I'm enjoying watching it. It doesn't break the lore in any way. It doesn't try to do anything with Star Wars that is going to piss off fans. It's just a fun show. And so what is really cool about this episode is that when they get off the planet with the pirate hub, they end up on a moon planet. Jod takes them to see a friend of his, and we get introduced to an interesting character named Kim, who is an owl-like creature. Obviously is a puppet animatronic type thing. Really cool seeing practical effects here. And with Kim, she obviously knows a lot about star maps, which obviously is a fun reference to stuff that we see in Knights of the Old Republic with star maps. We did see star maps come back in Ahsoka as well. And so seeing her have it, a knowledge of the galaxy like that is really cool. We do get revealed that At Attin truly is a planet that has been cut off from the rest of the world, rest of the galaxy. At Attin was part of a group of planets that were the crown jewels of the Republic before the Empire. And so what's interesting here is the kids truly don't know what happened with the war. They don't know about the Clone Wars. They don't know about the Empire. They still think they're living in the Republic that we knew from the prequels. So this opens up all kinds of possibilities and interesting theories to see why does this government hiding from the rest of the galaxy? Why do the people of this planet not know what's going on? Because they still think the Jedi are in power. They still think that the Republic is strong. And so why are they part of the Empire? That is the big question here. I think that they truly could be in cahoots with the Empire or in cahoots with a bigger plan that is mysterious or more sinister. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But what was really fun about this episode is when they're escaping from the moon planet, Kim had called the New Republic to come in. X-Wings started coming at them as they're trying to get off this planet. And these kids have no idea anything about X-Wings, the rebels, the New Republic. And so they're literally convinced by Jod to get in the turrets on the ship and start shooting at the X-Wings, which these kids are shooting at the good guys here. And it's just really funny because these kids have no knowledge and they're just having fun. The smile on Wim's face when he got in that cockpit of that gunner was the greatest thing. It was like what a kid would react to if they were able to see a ship like that. Probably what I would do too. And so very quick episode, not a lot revealed other than the identity of Jod, who is Crimson Jack, and we did get to learn a little bit more about the secrecy of At Attin. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. It's just a fun show. That's all I can say. It's a fun show. Nothing groundbreaking. Nothing to report more than that, other than I think people will have fun watching this show. If you don't try to think a lot about it, if you're not trying to nitpick it apart like every other Star Wars show, like I have, like every other fan has, this is a cool show, and I think it's worth watching. So kudos to episode 3. I don't think it's as strong as the first 2 episodes, but I think we're starting to get some mysteries revealed, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Jude Law's character. I do think that he is probably going to turn good. Obviously, he's going to fall in love with the kids, build a relationship, and I think we're going to learn some secrets about At Attin. I think there truly could be treasure on that, and I think we're going to learn why they kept it secret for so long. So more to come. I would love to know what you think in the comments. Did you like this episode? Do you think it's getting better, or do you think it's getting worse? Do you love Jude Law's character and the reveal there? Would love to know your theories, so comment in the video below, like this video, and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time for more Skeleton Crew reviews.